morning, viewers. Come back with me on the Morning Talk program. This morning, we will discuss the topic of profit and loss for part of Java and Bali. The official government has timed large-scale social restoration of the island of Java and Bali, starting from January 11 until 25, 2021. With this policy, the government will impose restrictions on office activity, permanent online education activities, and increase the implementation of health protocol in public places. The PSBB was carried because the province in Java and Bali had one or more parameters of social restrictions set by the government, namely the number of active positive cases in the region, above the national average of 14%, and the death rate for COVID-19 patients is above the national average of 3%. Viewers, profit and loss part of Java-Bali. That is our topic this morning. And to discuss it, we have connected with the Executive Secretary of Committee on Handling COVID-19, Nafa Rianti. Good morning, Miss Nafa.
Good morning, Miss Ningsih.
And how are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you. To shorten the time, let's get into the topic of our interview this morning. As we all know that this PSBB is done micro or only partly. Not all district or city do the same PSBB. Why is that? The response is Miss.
Yes, that's right. So indeed, if we look at this, we will prioritize area that are densely populated, and we see an upward trend rather than infections, which has increased in the last few weeks. We see this trend repeating itself anytime we experience or take holidays, which is quite long. The trend is increased, and the second is the global trend. It's also like it is a trend rather than global, where there has been an increase in global infections. Second trend in various countries. Besides, there are also variants now disease virus that come from the United Kingdom and also from the South African region.
Okay. Then many say or think that this PSBB, then many say or think that this policy is considered half. Ms. Nafa, even worried like that. While if you talk about the global trend that you just mentioned, in other country, it has reached our MT web in Indonesia. Only one web has not why this place which is judged to be half taken. Your response, Miss?
Yes, like every country has different characteristics. So we look at these comparisons. If we compare Indonesia with, saying Korea or Chinese, so of course we are not better than them. But compared to Europa, we are much better off as well as American. So, however, we also have a look at different in terms of geography. The geography is different, then the population is different too. So for our approach cannot to be the same. For example, what we're doing right now, it is mentioned a balance between health and economy. In this case of Indonesian, if we look at the ratio between the infection rate and the mortality rate, relative to our population, is from large population, we are relatively small. We have to compare ourselves with India, Brazil, Mexico, Russia, and also America. Yes,
okay. Why don't we compare it with Vietnamese?
Well, what we was say early, the experience in Vietnam is not the government system. It's also different. This is what we all have to realize. The discipline in society is not the same too. Miss.
Isn't it? Because Vietnam also implemented lockdown from the start, Miss.
Oh no, no, not only that, because this is different, and what I say actually the context of each country is system is different.
Well, if we heard that Vietnam was so proud at the beginning, then the lockdown of some village, and then yesterday the number of cases increased was less than 10, even now because there are new variants that have entered there. The numbers have turned into hundreds, but again, Miss Nafa, if we are talking about health and economic activity, it is impossible for us to have a total lockdown because there will definitely be many screaming. Many are screaming right now. Many businessmen have screamed. But how long we will continue? Our state budget will continue to be drained for that. Now the debt ration has increased. This was what the president said in yesterday. Until when will we continue to finance with once again some parties are of the opinion that this place is still considered to be health, Miss?
Yeah, indeed, this is the complex. This is not easy. So as we know that we also do the PSBB for 2 weeks, and then the evaluated can be extended. The if the conditions show no improvement, well, the consequence is the of if we do PSBB, it means that we can limit the activity significantly. That is means.
Well, public health is at the forefront. Their welfare is number one. That is what we must cultivate together to become one.
White means don't get wrong.
Okay. Well, Miss Nafa, thank you for your time to join us in our interview this morning. Always be healthy, Miss.
Thank you. Stay healthy too, Miss Nurningsih.
Well, that's our interview this morning. Stay safe and stay healthy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.